and we'll welcome Steph to introduce a little bit about Polygon bounties in this hackathon, but also we'll welcome all of the partners of the hackathon to introduce your own bounties to the developers. I think each of you may introduce your bounties, and we'll do a wrap up. That's pretty much it. Should be like from half an hour to an hour in length in total. Yeah. So team, can we start right now? Just give me a hint when all the live stream platforms are ready.
Steve, after you, I'll go actually go give a little like a brief kind of 5 minutes keynote, and then after me, like Kevin will go and then he'll just like basically give the overview of entire DevX tour. That's what the flow is. Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah, that works.
Okay.
Noted. Okay. So we'll kick it off. Hey guys, this is Steve from DoraHacks. I'm very happy to host today's Polygon DevX Global Tour and APAC Hackathon opening ceremony together with the Polygon team and our amazing hackathon partners. This is one of the largest hackathon operations that DoraHacks and Polygon team collaborated upon, and we are welcoming all the developers in the APAC region, but also for all of you like everywhere in the world to join this hackathon to explore Polygon tech stacks, to explore startup opportunities in the Polygon ecosystem. We have prepared a prize pool of $125,000 for you. It's an online virtual hackathon, which means that you can participate wherever you are in the world. We have amazing partners to join this hackathon to provide bounties, but also to provide mentorship. This includes ETH Global, Circle, Consensus, Trust Wallet, Luniverse, Newman Capital, and Settlement, which actually a lot of them is actually joining this opening ceremony to introduce their bounties to you shortly after. We all know that there's actually a lot of exciting innovations that's happening on infrastructure level in the Polygon ecosystem. It's evolving very fast. There's a lot of very, very interesting tech stacks to explore. There's a lot of interesting startup opportunities. So you will be joined by Muskan and Kevin from Polygon's core team, from the DevX team, to introduce a little bit more about first, what are some of the key innovations in Polygon ecosystem right now, but also why they're hosting this hackathon, and potentially what to expect if you are a developer joining this hackathon, but in the future joining the Polygon ecosystem. So I want to welcome Muskan to give a little bit opening speech about this hackathon. So Muskan, welcome to the opening ceremony.
Thanks, Steve. Hey everybody, hi GM. This is Muskan. I lead developer outreach at Polygon, and I welcome you all to the first hackathon of our DevX tour, that is APAC focused hackathon. I think I'll not like take much time here. I think like hackathons have always been a really, really important part of our developer relations team. And I think we have in last 3 years, the time I have been here, I think we have hosted like more than like hundreds of hackathons. And I've seen so many like different great projects coming out of hackathons, be it Instead app coming out of our Ethereum hackathon. And of course, I think you must have heard about like push protocol that also came from hackathon. I've always seen like hackathons becoming more of a kind of a first stage for any project to start like taking their adventure to the next stage. That's why we keep on throwing different hackathons. And that's why we came up with this DevX Tour hackathon as well, which is specifically focused towards like APAC developers. So if you're a builder, you're an entrepreneur, and you want to launch something, please use this hackathon as an opportunity to build something which will truly create some impact, and definitely build something which really this industry needs. Because I think like Polygon team will be all there to support you all, and of course all the great partners we have will all be here to support you all in your journeys. And this DevX Tour hackathon is not a usual like a normal hackathon. It doesn't end here. It's a kind of a start of your new journey. After this hackathon, we'll be shortlisting around like 5 to 10 teams from this particular hackathon, and we'll be inviting them for a invite only Polygon Connect, where like multiple accelerators, incubators, and VCs would be there to support you all. So just try your best to make it to top 5, because that definitely gonna change your life and change your project roadmaps. And even if like you are not a builder, you're not here to launch something, you're not here to launch a startup, and you are someone who's here to learn something about Web3, build something, then too, this hackathon covers it all. We'll have lots of great workshops throughout this hackathon 21-day period. We'll have lots of learning sessions. So use this opportunity to build something, to learn something new, and start your Web3 journey, because this entire plan caters towards all. You are a lurker, you are a builder, you are an entrepreneur. This entire journey tries to covers it all, and that's how like DevX Tour has been planned. So I'm really excited to see like what amazing projects will come out of this hackathon. And please build something which will definitely be remarkable, which will truly create impact. And excited to see multiple like great projects coming out of this. And so all the best to you all. And I'll let like Kevin take from here to talk about like DevX Tour in detail. Why are we doing it? What is the entire intention around DevX Tour? Why we came up with this specific idea? He'll basically talk through the details to you. Thanks guys.
Thanks, Muskan. So yeah, really excited. This is Kevin from Polygon Lab, the APAC lead for the referral, and super excited. I'm just gonna quickly share my screen to share some exciting stuff with you. And of course, we gotta start with ZMZM. So just gonna cover a few things. I think Muskan made some great points about Hackathon not being the end, but just the beginning. Let's take a step back about what all this is all about, right? What is the DevX Global Tour? And essentially, it's a 3-phase campaign, a project, and starting with APAC for this round. And during phase 1, we did the guild meetups. Phase 2 is the virtual hackathon happening right now. Phase 3 will be the demo day that Muskan mentioned. But a big why before we're doing this. So last year, the years before, we've been doing a lot of stuff. I think Muskan mentioned the broader team as well knows that we do a lot of different workshops, hackathons, different things all over the place. And this is, however we look at it, as when it comes to a developer's journey, it's very important to hit different aspects of it. We want it to be we want to create a funnel where you can start from cater to developers who have zero idea about Web3, or even enthusiasts starting from the start, interest them, nurture them through the platform, through the funnel. And that's why we have different phases of this. So phase 1, during guild meetups, we go on the ground, we listen to developers, we talk to you, we connect with people interested to build, interested to learn. Some of these people might be new to Web3, they might come from Web2 background in terms of developers, but it's so exciting to be able to connect. Phase 1 is all about connecting And from our point of view, we don't have the answers to everything. That's why it's super important to learn from you, the builders, the developers, the people on the ground. What are you building? What problems do you have? Because you come from different backgrounds, you're in different regions, different cities. The challenge is different, the friction is different. And that's why we want to come out there and talk to you. And we're so excited that phase one, we just wrapped up phase one for APAC tour, where we went to 9 different cities, starting with 25th of March in Guild, Seoul, Korea. We connected to a bunch of developers, builders, aspiring developers, aspiring founders. Super excited. I think when it comes to Seoul, we're super amazed by the energy to kickstart it in 25th of March. And after Seoul, we went to Hong Kong, and that is during the week of FOMO Asia, during the week of WOW Summit, and the energy in the building is just incredible. I think that some of the builders in Hong Kong and the broader East Asia region are super excited with the recent regulations, government in terms of the more friendly news coming out of that part of the world. And we're excited to talk to a lot of people starting to look at it as Web3 is a real thing now, right? It used to be kind of debatable, but right now in 27th of March, we're talking to a lot of developers, super amazing to connect with all of them. And they're building really amazing stuff in Hong Kong. And then we went to the Southeast Asian part, the 2nd of April, where it's a Sunday morning, and was super amazed by developers waking up at 9 a.m. in the morning, coming to a technical, semi-technical overview workshops. And that is just incredible to see. People not talking about token price. People are just talking about, hey, ZKVM, have you heard about it? Hey, have you heard about this new thing called counter-interaction? How can we use that to onboard the masses? And these are really incredible to see different people from different walks of life connecting, talking about tech. And in Bangkok as well, traditionally, 4th of April, we went to Bangkok. Bangkok, traditionally, we didn't do too much there in terms of on an official basis, but super excited to see that the Bangkok builders are ready to build. They come with some ideas, they talk to us, connect with us. We're excited to learn of some of the things they're building as well. And then 6th of April, after that, we went to Manila in the Philippines, which we was completely blown away by the energy, insane full house, and amazing talent there. I think we're 3 communities in terms of the builders. Guild Manila is awesome as well. After that, 12th of April, in conjunction with EVE Global Tokyo, we went to Tokyo and have a guild event there as well, connecting with a lot of builders from essentially amazing talent. And really incredible to see that people are actually coming from different places to Tokyo during that week. And so we managed to learn a lot from not just builders in Japan, but builders from different parts of the world that we didn't expect. And we learned some stuff. We're gonna put that into action and just expect this. 21st of April, we went to Taipei as well. Amazing energy all around. 26th of April, then Singapore is next. Singapore traditionally has been a really crucial city for this part of the world in terms of talent, in terms of amazing funds, potential capital, and also on top of them, amazing founders who are not just technical savvy, but sometimes very business savvy as well. We want to nurture you. If you need more help in tech, we're there to advise you. If you need more help in business, hopefully we can point you in the right direction and hopefully contribute as well. So that is amazing to see the turnout in Singapore. And then last but not least, we wrapped up the first phase of the APAC tour in Kuala Lumpur from Malaysia. That's like 30th of April, and amazing to see great builders, talented and super hungry builders, most importantly, coming together, learning, and just talk about building. So that is the first phase of the Guild meetups, where we connect, we understand hopefully learn more about you. And now is the time to build, which is phase 2. Now we have a bunch of hungry, amazing, talented people, and hopefully more are going to join us along the way in our DevX Global Tour Hackathon phase 2 online. And it's all online. We welcome everyone to join. We'll dive into a lot of the details when it comes to bounties later. And then after phase 2, as Muskan mentioned, phase 3, we're going to have this demo day. It's going to be amazing. We're going to invite at least top 5 teams over to one mysterious city in APAC. We'll announce that real soon, where you'll be able to pitch to some of the top VCs in the world, and not just that, ecosystem partners, strategic partners, and Polygon is going to be there. We are committed to help you succeed. That's why this is a great opportunity. I strongly recommend you to join this hackathon if you haven't already. If you have, talk to us on Discord. Let us know what you're building. We're super excited to learn. So yeah, that's all from my end about the DevX Global Tour. Essentially, all these three phases are insanely important for us. We want to connect to you and want to empower you. Looking forward to seeing you in the hackathon. Thank you.
Amazing. Yeah, thank you so much, Kevin. Kevin gave a really comprehensive, I think, a rewind of all of the amazing DevX developer tours in all the APAC region, all the different places. So let me do a small introduction of eligibility of this hackathon and the schedule of this hackathon and the schedule of the workshops and Discord office hours and potentially how you can participate this hackathon better. So you can so if you go to DoraHacks platform, you'll probably see everything about this hackathon. So if you go to the hackathon page, you should be able to find the link like of this hackathon submission portal. The domain name is DoraHacks, DoraHacks.io hackathon / Polygon DevX. So this is the domain name. And so at the detail page, you should be able to find most of the details about this hackathon, including the prizes, the list of partners. But most importantly, please click this link to register as a developer for this hackathon, to also check your own eligibility, because this hackathon is specifically targeting APAC developers in APAC region. So you should be able to see a list of countries that the developers from the following countries are allowed. So you can find this information on the DoraHacks platform. But also, as you can see on the introduction page of the registration portal here, the hackathon begins 2 days ago, May 1st, 2023. And the submission deadline for you to register as a developer, but also to register your project on DoraHacks, we say your build on our platform, is May 21st. So you have roughly a little bit more than 2 weeks to work on your product, to work on your project, your presentation, and remember to submit everything before May 21st, 12 a.m., like 11:59 p.m. Asia time. Judge-wise, we have an all-star panel of judges, the co-founders of Polygon and Polygon Labs, and also the co-founders of Polygon zk-EVM project. They will all be seeing your project when you submit. And you can also easily find all the judging criteria on how your product or your project will be judged upon, including whether it's innovative, whether it's useful, whether the user experience is great. And also you'll see the winners will have the opportunity to join a more premium circle of developers in the Polygon ecosystem and receive further grant and investment and mentorship opportunities from Polygon ecosystem. So you can also easily find all the bounties, which is very important for this hackathon, meaning that there will be some actual perks if you tackle those bounties provided by Polygon themselves on the application layer track, tooling track, zkEVM tooling track, and some more specific problem statements, but also the bounties provided by Consensus, Newman Capital, Looniverse, Settlement, and Trust Wallet, Circle. So our partners will introduce themselves and introduce a little bit more about the bounties, surely like later in this opening ceremony, and potentially how you can register and submit on DoraHacks. So should be a seamless like experience. You can just create a new project with all the necessary information to be provided here if you're the team captain, but also claim the bounties easily on our platform. Say you tackle the application layer track on Polygon and agree to the participant agreement. You can just submit your application here. Our operation team will do a first round of screening and review. And if everything goes well, you should be able to see your product, your Budo, on the hackathon page, pretty much like the other 46 team already did. So in 2 days' time, we had 46 submissions from the community already. So we expect more submissions to come once you are more ready to submit your Budo. So yeah, without further ado, I want to welcome Steph from Polygon to introduce a little bit more about the Polygon bounties of the hackathon.
Thanks, Steve. And thanks to Muskan and Kevin and everyone who's organizing this hackathon. It's really exciting. So I'm Steph, I'm from Polygon Labs, and I'm just going to talk about our $50,000 in bounties for developers this hackathon. The first thing we're doing is an application layer track. So we think that for people to adopt Web3 and use these innovative technologies, there have to be applications built that are useful for people, that have great user experience. So we're asking you to build applications and deploy to zkEVM. So these can be any types of applications that are useful: NFT apps, DeFi, gaming, loyalty, anything you can think of that should be built. Next track is tooling and public goods. So we want tools in Web3 to be public goods and to be open source, so that they're kind of like Legos or building blocks. They're really composable. Anyone can build with them or upon them. So create a public good, either using Polygon ID for decentralized identity in your public good, doing something with our dApp Store kit, or maybe something building upon OX Mint for NFT minting. So we have $15,000 for that, up to 6 winners for $2,500 each. Next thing is our zkEVM tooling track. So we want you to develop tooling for zkEVM. This could be something like a new bridge, or maybe a Sepolia testnet, or anything that makes the experience of building on zkEVM easier for builders. This could even be something where you're documenting kind of like differences, or working on literally just anything for developers of zkEVM. Last but not least are our problem statement tracks. These are coming from our different engineering teams. So I know the Polygon dApp Store kit team is working on some problem statements for you all using dApp Store kit, but these could cover any different areas like scalability, UX, security, or adoption challenges. Our teams internally have been thinking about these, and they have some problem statements prepared for you. So stay tuned for those, and we'll share those very soon. That's our $50,000, and we can't wait to see what you all build. And again, these are just our monetary prizes. The other things are what Steve just mentioned before this. So invites to connect, 5 to 10 teams will be invited to this really cool exclusive event, and also being added to kind of like a private top builders chat or channel to help you connect with other incredible builders in the ecosystem. So those are all of the different prizes from Polygon, and I'll pass it off to Consensus to talk about their prizes.
Yeah, thank you, Steph. Just want to confirm if the Consensus team is it's here already. Lauren or Francesco. Yeah, I was told that they might join a few minutes late, so I guess we can have Newman Capital Kizzy to start first, or like I see like a few partners from Newman Capital is here.
Hey. Hey, so this is Vivian from Newman Capital. I can present today.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Sweet. So hi, I'm Vivian from Newman Capital. We are a proprietary venture capital firm headquartered in Asia with research associates and investment analysts based in Hong Kong, Singapore, India, and the US. Our vision is to seek extraordinary early stage founders in technology at the forefront of Web3. So our objective is to leverage our deep expertise and extensive network, bridging East and West to connect our portfolio companies and our different partners with top tier resources, opportunities, and access, enabling them to scale with true impact. We believe that the next wave of crypto users will come from the following 3 verticals, so gaming, social, and entertainment. But there are very few current players in these areas that have truly found great product market fit and are gaining traction. This is why for this year's DevX APAC Hackathon, we've decided to select one winning team to receive our 10K bounty. So what are we looking for? We're looking for a team that is building in one of these areas. So that's gaming, social, or entertainment. And then secondly, the team must be building an innovative consumer-facing application or surrounding infrastructure that helps to decrease friction for builders and users. So what do I mean by this? For consumer-facing applications, I can share a few examples. This could be a new platform that helps musicians connect to early fans more easily, a new social media platform, dating app, crowdsourcing, movie production house, to name a few examples. Anything that's targeted at mass retail users. For infrastructure, we're looking for any solution that helps builders develop new platforms more easily and improves UX for users. So this could be any dev tools, plugins, plug and play modules, or more. An example could be a low-code solution that lets, for example, Web2 game developers and game studios more easily add Web3 elements to build a new game with a few lines of code. For judging criteria, we'll be looking for strong teams that have identified a specific problem in one of the 3 verticals that we've mentioned, have found product market fit, and can easily present a strong go-to-market strategy. We're looking for product development plans and potentially traction if the project is already live and kind of the team is already building something. So over the last couple of weeks, we've gone to several of the APAC Guild meetups, and we're super excited to see more of you guys kind of pitch in this hackathon. We're always happy to answer any questions across social, so you can connect with us on LinkedIn, Twitter, anything like that as you're building. Really keen to see who presents what. Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you, Vivian. Developers, Newman Capital is providing a 10 grand Innovator Award for the teams that really falls into the mandate that Vivian just introduced. So, yeah, I wish like you will be very, very lucky and also very, very competitive to actually win this bounty from Newman Capital. I see Francesco from Consensus just joined this opening ceremony. Welcome to the Polygon DevX Hackathon opening ceremony. Francesco, where are you joining from?
Hey Steve, nice to see you also here. I'm joining actually from Bangkok. We were doing the last 2 days Polygon event in Kuala Lumpur, and these 2 days the Bangkok Blockchain Week was happening, and I'm excited to be here and also ready to go home back to the ETH Lisbon event. I think a bunch of people are here.
Amazing. So Francesco, our developers are super keen to know a little bit more about the bounties Consensus is providing for this hackathon.
Yeah, sounds good. Awesome. So thank you so much for having me and for having us during the hackathon. And during the past, Polygon APAC Tour edition, we always presented Infura, the NFT API. And for this hackathon, we really focused on the Infura NFT SDK stack, right? So we have a total of 10K, and those 10K are basically divided on 2 challenges, right? We have the best use of Infura NFT SDK for the RC1155 template, and then we have the same for the RC721 and the mintable template one. And yeah, it's just exciting. So those are very specific use case, and this time we're trying to be very focused. We put both templates in the README, and you see also the links there. So in the NFT API Quick Start, you see a bunch of full resources how to get started with a specific contracts. And for the both template, you see 1155 mintable template, and the other one, you also have the example where you can take the template from. So in terms of requirements, we have both import and use the both templates, and basically you deploy on Polygon. And also for Polygon, we put also Mumbai and the chain ID. So this is basically 800.01, and but you guys already know it. Cool, and I'm very excited. I'm looking forward to the submission, and really make sure to also ask questions for us to help you guys debugging and reading through also the bounty. And if you have any question, I think we are around Discord. You can also we have a specific channel on NFT SDK, also on our Discord in case. And thanks for having us. And it's great to see those initiatives happening, especially that we know an online hackathon is not easy to engage with developers. That's why we're trying to also push as much support that we can. Thanks, Steve.
Yeah, amazing. Thank you, Francesco. So like Francesco mentioned, there'll be a series of Discord office hours hosted by our co-partners, and also from the Polygon core team to explain a little bit more about their bounties and answer all of your questions, inbound questions about the bounty itself. And also there will be a series of workshops hosted as we go in the timeline of this hackathon. In the next few weeks, we'll be hosting a series of workshops for you, so don't miss out on that as well. So the next, I would like to pass the mic to Jem from Circle to introduce their bounties.
Thank you, Steve. Hello, everybody. This is Jem. I lead the ecosystem growth at Circle. We're very excited to partner with Polygon and DoraHacks and bring you these bounties. So today I'll tell you about our bounty, but first, here's some background on Circle. So Circle unites people, businesses, and communities around the world around a common purpose, which is building more open and inclusive world. So as the issuer of USDC and EURC, Circle offers cross-chain infrastructure, payments API, and programmable wallets to empower developers to compose novel experiences with USDC so they can unlock mainstream use cases. So developers can tap into USDC for payments, trading, financial services, treasury, marketplaces, in-game economies, and much more. So developers can accelerate time to market with Circle's Web3 services, platform, and ecosystem grant programs, and magnify growth with Circle Ventures investments. So the bounty we offer is called embed streaming USDC payments into your app. We actually, we prefer projects that are full MVPs that include code, so able to show the functionality in action. So this may include gist, sketches, discussion, issues, and etc. And please list any challenges you had while integrating with our API and using our docs. So a few guidelines. Add streaming USDC payments functionality to your app or marketplace. Enable users to choose monthly, daily, or per second streaming. Enable streaming for inbound and outbound payments. Our goal is to incentivize developers to build capital efficient solutions that improve cash flow for merchants or service providers. So we chose this bounty because we wanted to incentivize builders, help them to integrate USDC into their applications. In order to be most successful, we highly recommend using the following resources. The first one is circle.com/developers, where you can also access through developers.circle.com. This is where you can explore resources and information on our blockchain APIs, Web3 SDKs, and more to help developers use USDC and Eurocoin. The second is our Discord. Our server name is Build on Circle. We have a great community there. So if you have any questions or looking to connect, you can also join our Discord and reach circlers like me. Thanks, Steve.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you, Jem. Happy to see like Circle's supporting Polygon ecosystem as well. And I do encourage all the developers to try out the Circle bounty, integrating USDC payments to like your application. If you are building a consumer-facing app, could be a very, very important step of like providing your services to global users. Sure. So next, I would love to welcome Settlement team to introduce a little bit more about their bounties. They have $15,000 cash bounties, and they have $15,000 cash bounties and $50,000 credits.
Thank you, Steve. Could you enable me to share my screen, if that's all right?
Yeah, of course.
All right, thank you so much. Okay, everyone, can everyone see my screen? All good?
Yes. Oh, good.
Okay. Thank you, Steve. I'm really, really happy to be here. The 11 Polygon Guilds. A lot of great connections were made. So really, really excited to keep collaborating with Polygon. So my name is Lapie. I am product communications lead at Settlement. So a very quick intro on us. We're the world's most full stack blockchain application development platform. So covering everything from node management infrastructure with support for networks like Polygon POS, Polygon Edge, and much more. Then we go a layer above that with tooling for smart contract development and indexing through a graph middleware layer. And we cover tooling higher up the stack with tooling for integrations with your front end, or connecting with existing IT systems, or managing on-chain and off-chain database systems. So I won't go over all the different layers of the Settlement stack. I'll drop the URL of the deck in the chat so that you can learn more about it afterwards. But essentially, the purpose of the Settlement platform is to abstract away the complexity with end-to-end dApp development so that the developer X out there can focus solely on building the most innovative use cases on Polygon. So for this hackathon, as Steve mentioned, we'll be rewarding 15K in cash bounties for solving our bounty statements using our platform. And also we'll be offering 7K in settlement credits for the winners to be able to continue using our platform way after the hackathon is over, so that you can continue to grow and get traction on your projects. So every single team that solves the Settlement 15K cash bounties, as well as all the developers out there solving Polygon specific 50K in the cash pool will be eligible to claim 2,000 in free credits, where you'll be able to get exclusive access to the entire settlement stack, which you can use to build your projects. So we are going to be looking at different tracks from DeFi and payments, NFTs and gaming, and decentralized identities. So we'll be splitting the rewards on the best use case and the best UI and UX. And then there will be 2 additional tracks on the most innovative use cases that are built using specific layers in the settlement stack. So do scan this QR code. In this, you'll find the link where you can claim the 2,000 credits for free and learn more about our bounty statements there. So coming up next, we have a workshop where you can, where we'll be showing you how you can build an end-to-end asset tokenization dApp on Polygon using our platform. So stay tuned on that. Join our Discord. That's where we'll be posting our announcements on that. And we've also created a dedicated channel in our Discord for the DevX Hackathon, so that if, for instance, like you don't have a team yet, you can go ahead and use those channels to find a team, and also consider it as a safe and fun place to connect with other developers. So Developer X out there, happy hacking, and we can't wait to see what you will build.
Yeah, thank you so much. This is amazing. Thank you for the generous offer that you're providing to the developers. Cool. And I want to welcome our friends from Luniverse. Damon, to introduce your bounties.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm Damon from the Luniverse Dev team. And first off, big thanks to Polygon and Dora for having us for this event. I'm really excited to be here with all you guys. I guess you may not heard of Luniverse, so let me break it down for you very quick. Luniverse is a full stack Web3 development platform where you can connect with diverse public mainnets like Polygon and Ethereum, and deploy contract without the need to operate the nodes or write extra codes. Also, one key solution we provide is a node provider service. If you have used other node provider service like Archimate or Infra before, Luniverse would be the perfect choice for your next jump. So I can tell under 5 minutes, all the migration is completed. And for this Polygon DevX Hackathon, we have prepared the biggest bounty for all of you. So we've got a total of 18,000 USDC offer grabs, and with the top 3 teams scoring 10,000 and 5,000 and 3,000 USDC for each. In order to win these bounties, just connect to Polygon testnet, which is Mumbai, using Luniverse, and build any DApps you like on it. NFT, DeFi, whatever you want, it doesn't matter. And we'll pick the winners based on creativity, completeness, and its potential in the market. And we're planning a workshop next Wednesday. It will be May 10th. The date and time is not fixed yet, but I will let you know. And to give you in the workshop, I will give you a detailed demo on using Luniverse, and please keep your eyes on it for updates and get ready to dive in. And last but not the least, you can find me on Polygon and Luniverse Discord channel. So if you have any questions about Luniverse track, feel free to reach me there. So that's all for me, and thank you for listening.
Yep. Thank you so much, Damon, for your introduction. I guess building on top of Polygon, but also leveraging Luniverse tech stack could be a very interesting like way of building our product to explore like in this hackathon. So so those are the list of our bounty sponsors, I want to like thank you all for providing this generous sponsorship to the developers joining this hackathon to support Polygon ecosystem. I want to thank you all for that. But we also have a friend from Eats Global that's also here. So feel free to introduce yourself and Jacob. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, Steve. And thank you to both Dora and Polygon for having us here, and excited for DevX and what everybody's going to be building at this hackathon. So in case you haven't heard of ETH Global is an organization that also runs hackathons. So we've been running hackathons for the last 5 years. And if you've heard of events like ETH Waterloo or ETH Global Lisbon that Francesco mentioned earlier, those are events that are run by our team. So while we don't have bounties at this event specifically, we do have tons of events that have bounties as well, some from Polygon and other friends in the ecosystem. And overall, our events are by developers for developers. So we've been able to kind of build up a really large community of developers in the ecosystem, people that are just interested in learning more about what's happening in Web3, building on the freshest technology, trying out new things like Polygon ZK VM, and doing all kinds of awesome projects and outcomes. So yeah, if you're ever interested in joining an ETH Global Hackathon, we'd love to have you. And there are plenty coming up throughout the year. We probably have another 10 or so planned for 2023. So if you ever want to see which events are coming up, as well as kind of other ways to get involved in our ecosystem, whether that's through self-directed education, we have a bunch of different courses for you to learn all the different technologies that are in the ecosystem, like MetaMask, like Polygon, how to deploy. We have those through our guides. We also have a jobs platform built into our ecosystem as well, if you're looking for a next role. And all of our events are listed at ethglobal.com/events. So really excited to be here and to be a partner of the DevX Roadshow. And thank you so much for being a part, and really excited to see what everybody builds.
Amazing. Thank you, Jacob. Yeah, I actually went to a lot of the ETH Global in-person hackathons last year, and I do see Polygon as a core partner of the ETH Global Hackathon, and see Polygon team everywhere. So just like developers, if you are interested in participating in any of the ETH Global in-person events, there's a very large chance that you meet the Polygon team there, and the team will on-site answer a lot of your questions. For this virtual hackathon, Trust Wallet unfortunately didn't have any team member joining this opening ceremony, but do check out their $10,000 bounty as well. So just to wrap up and just to conclude, by joining this hackathon, you have a first-hand experience, or you have the best opportunity to explore the most cutting-edge infrastructures the Polygon team has been building in the past few years. There are so many interesting bounties provided by Polygon core team and provided by our partners. So in total, there's $125,000 prizes in cash and in credits. Most importantly, I think this is a very key timing for you to build a very, very interesting project. You'll be joined by the best developers in the world, but also there will be amazing startup opportunity for you to bootstrap your protocol in the Polygon ecosystem to provide services to, I think, millions of users globally. We're at a critical point where we can actually expect a killer app or a killer project that's gonna, I think, change the life of millions. And I do believe Polygon is one of the best ecosystem for you to build a startup. It's the best infrastructure that can empower you to build your app. Whether you're building on the Polygon layer, where we're trying out their ZK VM suite. So you will be supported by the best mentors in the space. You'll be you can learn so much from the workshops that's further down the road this week, next week, and don't miss out on that. And feel free to join all the Discord office hours organized by Polygon core team, our partners. But everyone here is here to support you. So don't hesitate to reach out. to all of us in the Polygon team, in our partners team, to the DoraHacks team. And so far, like super excited to host this hackathon with all of our partners. And I hope you really enjoy the next month, in the next few weeks. And yeah, I look forward to see what exciting project you're building, and can't wait to support you there. I want to thank all the partners, and including Polygon team, to join the opening ceremony today. And I look forward to work more closely with you to support all the developers joining this hackathon. Thank you all for joining today, wherever you are. And I hope you all enjoy this hackathon. Thank you. Okay, thanks, guys. Yeah, I think this is it. Thank you all for joining today, and yeah, I'll see you all later in the workshops and in the office hours.
Thanks for hosting.
Everyone.
Thanks, Steve, and thanks, DoraHacks.
Yeah, thanks. Take care. Bye.
Thanks,
Bye,
guys.
guys.
Thank you, everyone.